But of course, a love story almost ruined this movie. Hey everybody, what's going on? Today we're going to be talking about the making of a movie within a movie at the beginning of World War II in their finest.
A former secretary, newly appointed as a scriptwriter for propaganda films, joins the cast and crew of a major production while the Blitz rages around them. Their main mission is to make a film that will inspire their countrymen, countrywomen, and America to join the war effort. Let me ask you this. Have you ever had a movie that you was really enjoying that started to lose you just because the love story got in the way? For me, that was the case with Their Finest, and I'll get back to that in a bit. The movie's strengths start with its perspective on the old-time filmmaking. These parts of the story help to lighten the mood between the more serious times of the film. We get to see how the movie inside of the movie is made from mostly the perspective of the people behind the camera. There are fun bits of actors being ridiculously pompous, a non-actor being forced into the movie for political reasons, even though the guy couldn't act his way out of a wet paper bag, and how certain camera tricks were used to create practical effects. Another strength is the actors themselves. What it comes down to is the actors having to change their emotions on a dime. There are scenes in this that are really funny and scenes that are dead serious, and for the most part the actors handle themselves pretty well, except for the forced love story anyway. You see, I have this issue with a lot of movies that have compelling stories and feel the need to force in a love story for the sake of having a love story. There are many reasons that the love story between our two main characters didn't really work for me, but here are the two most glaring problems. 1. The two characters just made better friends. While Gemma Arterton's character does have a strained marriage plot and it works very well, any attraction to Sam Claflin's character just feels forced. If they just became best friends instead, the story would have had the same, and I do mean the exact same impact that it did with the forced love plot. And secondly, one of this movie's main themes is women standing on their own 2 feet and speaking their minds in a time when they were basically told to sit down and shut up. It's about a woman demanding respect and her right to be independent, and then all of a sudden she needs a man in the end. And yes, while Gemma Arterton is very attractive and who wouldn't want to end up with her, it just did not serve this story. Despite this flaw, I still enjoyed this movie. I wouldn't say that it's a must-see in the theaters, but if the subject of wartime propaganda and/or old-time filmmaking interests you, you still might dig the film.
As always, thank you so much for watching. What did you think of Their Finest? Did you like the movie-making aspect of this movie? Did the love story work for you? Feel free to comment on it down in the section below. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Gino Reynolds from The Real Gino. Till next time.